What's something a teacher did that made students lose respect instantly? My history teacher, Mrs. Coleman, was one of the most popular teachers at our school, at least for the first few months of senior year. She was sharp, funny, and had a way of making historical events feel relevant. Her classroom was always full of energy, and students actually looked forward to her class. She joked with us, used memes in her presentations, and encouraged debates. For a while, we all thought we'd lucked out. Then came presentation day. We had a major assignment: give a 10-minute presentation on a significant historical figure. Most students played it safe: Abraham Lincoln, Gandhi, Martin Luther King Jr., George Washington. I decided to research a lesser-known civil rights activist who had been instrumental in several landmark protests but never made it into our textbooks. I thought it would stand out. I spent weeks on it. I cross-referenced books and journals, built a thoughtful slide deck, and rehearsed until I could recite it in my sleep. When it was finally my turn, I walked to the front of the class with nerves buzzing but confident in my preparation. 2 minutes in, Mrs. Coleman cut me off. "This isn't what I asked for," she said, loudly. I blinked, stunned. "You're completely missing the point of the assignment," she continued. "This person isn't even relevant. Sit down." The entire class went silent. I tried to speak up, to explain that I'd followed the rubric exactly, that the assignment said significant historical figure, not famous or mainstream, but she waved me off. "Just sit down. You clearly didn't understand the instructions." That's an F. I returned to my seat, humiliated. I felt my face burning. I could barely hear the next student's presentation, which Mrs. Coleman praised enthusiastically, even though it was just a basic summary of George Washington with slides that looked like they came straight from Wikipedia. After class, I was still in shock when my friend Emma pulled me aside. She had something to show me. Turns out Mrs. Coleman ran a blog, very opinionated, very political. And there, in black and white, was a post specifically calling out the activist I had chosen for my project. She'd written about him being overhyped when controversial and a dangerous influence in modern education. She clearly had a personal bias. The next day, I scheduled a meeting with her and our department head. I came prepared, with printouts of the blog post, my complete presentation outline, and the assignment rubric, which I had highlighted to show exactly how my work matched every requirement. The department head listened carefully, reviewing the documents in silence. When she got to the blog post, her face changed. She asked Mrs. Coleman if the blog was hers. Mrs. Coleman didn't deny it. She said it was a personal platform unrelated to class, but it was obvious she had allowed her personal views to influence my grade. 3 days later, Mrs. Coleman was removed from teaching our class. No announcement, no explanation, just a different name on the whiteboard the next time we walked in. The new teacher, a long-term substitute, addressed it briefly. "You're all getting a chance to redo your presentations," she said. "Fresh grading, clean slate?" I delivered the same presentation again. Same research, same slides, same points. This time I got an A.